Hello, lovelies. We're going to do a nice whatever comes out. It's a Scottish tea house. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me for the extended. This is going to be done very quietly. I am using the TV series tarot. We're going to shuffle over here. Keep it safe. Keep it nice for my Libras. Also, you could be watching because you're dealing with a Libra. And of course, you would want to because they're beautiful creatures. And we are going to just see what we have as a pop out. Page of Swords. Got to be careful with that one too. Can't show it too long in the viewfinder. The Page of Swords talks about, I do get spying tonight, y'all. I'm gonna cover it with my fingers. I do get spying with Xena the Warrior Princess. I do. It just depends if that's gonna be my overall tonight. Libra. That comes out as a Libra. You could be learning new things, but that definitely showed me spy energy. There's somebody looking you up. Give me the details on them, please. You got 2, 3 of Wands, the Knight of Cups with Henry Winkler from Happy Days. I'm thinking of the happy days I used to have with Libra. With the Knight of Cups, Pisces. Thinking of the happy days I used. 3 of Wands is they're moving toward you. Is that what it is? Knight of Cups is movement toward romance, romantic wishes. That's their stance. They're standing on that Pisces. So over here, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which was also in your root chakra reading. They always connect. It's scary how they connect. They're watching you for a couple of things, like even you waiting on love for some of you, okay? Or you're waiting to hear about a business enterprise. Some of you, very, very few of you are going into a partnership with a friend, and I am picking that up. I'm picking up an enterprise with a friend that will kick up in the summer months. So August. 8 of Cups. Very, very big card. Repetitive, repetitious with the 8 of Cups. All right, Libra, so let me just tell you what I see here so far. This is a bonus on their feelings for you. I have the Empress in an executive branch outfit. We'll leave that there. The split is the 6 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on the split. And I like to, but they always fall. Like, I've lost my place before, but there's the 6 of Swords. And you got, some of you have this deck. I think 3 of you actually have it at home. Their feelings for you are that you have definitely become the Empress that you were born to be. This person may have known you long too, and they may have dated you long as well. They view you as the Empress. Carrying out tasks. They could be watching you also work. Like, many of them can watch you work. I'm getting that because she's sitting at a desk with office imperatives. Yes. They see you working. The Chariot, this person could be water, which is Cancer. They could be 2 of Pentacles. Oh, I grabbed 2. I can't show that. 10 of Swords. Okay. 10 of Swords was really a card for tonight. I knew it too in the last reading. There was just way too many in that stack. That was 8, and it was going to be a 38-minute video. But you do have the 10 of Swords with Lavender. You guys have this deck, so I can prove that I have it. And the 2 of Pentacles. They're juggling another situation. This person is busy, Libra, but it's like they also create time to do a check-in on you because they are looking at an Empress. Am I allowed to know where they see this? I don't know if I'm like divining too far. Thank you. Hermit. The Hermit is about seeking answers within and on your own. Also, it's a major arcana of doing this as a journey. That's why they call it the Hermit's Journey. That tells me that they look at the Empress on their alone time, or this person uses the Page of Swords to spy on you when they're alone. I don't want to clarify the Hermit. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, I should. What is the Virgo? Sorry there. 3 of Cups. This person could definitely have water in their chart. We have water today as like the staple for the day. And some of you will always say, well, how come another day you'll have fire signs more? It's because that's the collective that thinks of you more that day. They peak. okay? And cards are energy. It's picking up on societal standards, it's picking up on people, and it could also be picking up on your feelings. So you're looking really good and extremely scrumptious to somebody else. Okay. The Emperor is on my split with the Eight of Swords. Can I see the Empress, please? What is that person doing, masculine or feminine? You can be a male Libra as an Empress. It's true. It's happened before, and it's definitely something that can occur. And my ladies are just the Empress. Knight of Wands. Their position, or maybe they surmise that you're doing good because they want a re-entry point. The Knight of Wands is a player, and it's also somebody that comes in very quickly to the story and can exit as fast. So I think this is what in the past annoyed you about this person, that they would come in and out of your life, Libra, confusing you, and you ended up bossing up in the Empress card. Now you had the Emperor in our root chakra reading, but look at the shirt. It is the root color, which is very, very interesting. They cannot match your energy in some ways because an Empress is like, it's everything. It's the person who has a family, right? Because in typical cards, she's pregnant. Then you have the Knight of Wands here. They could have played games, and I think somebody realizes they messed with the wrong one. Like, that's the energy. They messed with the wrong one in the past, and some of you just went and worked on yourselves, and that's where the abundance came from. Okay, is the focus was shifted for many tenses. A lot of you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag components. I am picking up like a Sagittarius moon person. It's really strange, but I can pick up on like the moon and the rising sometimes. Maybe that's from doing personals very long, and it's like doing that for years. Five of Wands on my split, and the Lovers is okay to show from this deck. It's they made it safe, like friendly artwork. Okay, so the Empress becomes my header there in this next question asking. You have the Seven of Pentacles again. You might be studying something new, Libras, or your interest is in something very esoteric, or I almost said magical, but it seems like your interest is in intellectual things at this time. You could be building and doing crafty work, but the Empress gets into everything. She is like a Jane and Jack of all trades, because we have to pay honor to the fact that it's also masculine. They love you. The Lovers is a connection. It's a soulmate card, and we have Mork and Mindy in the deeper feelings here. So we're getting into tier 2. Show me the Three of Cups in tier 2. Explain this reunion. It's the same thing as this morning. Wow. It was the Three of Pentacles too on Maine. LL Maine. I hope you guys don't mind me saying that too, but that's some other site. So I'm so torn lately because nobody's really watching Libra Light anymore. It's hard to say. It is, but everybody's over here now, so it's like I feel torn. If anybody has advice for me, please share, because I don't know what to do about that. And I almost feel like the other one might become archival. The other site might be gone forever. So I'm sad about it, and I feel like I don't want to let that space go because it's very important. Crying. My voice almost cracked and I had to save myself right there. Seven of Wands is defensive. I had to get that out because maybe you guys don't realize what's going on, but nobody watches Libra Light anymore over there. I feel like it was truly abandoned with what happened, and people doing false reporting. So it caused actually a real problem. And then over here is now successful. It's doing better than Libra Light. Six of Pentacles, we have a Taurus. Okay, you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a gift. The Six of Pentacles is about talking to you and making something fair and reciprocal. Some of you have already seen how they want to make that reciprocal, and some of you are not yet hearing from them because it's no communication. Defensive. What do they think of Libra as the Empress? Can I get more? The Tower. They feel like things are changing in a sudden way with you, because when you ask it for a Libra and they think of you as the Tower, They either feel you're going to bring the tower energy to them or you are their tower. Does that make sense? It's like those are two freaking majors also. That's big, because that means that you're going to be the striking breaking news in their life. That was the Tower card. And I don't know what series this is from. I almost said Men in Black, but Men in Black was a movie. So if somebody could, like, maybe that's Invisible Man. Two of Swords. I think so. I think that might be Invisible Man. The Three of Pentacles and the Six are their objective, but they do see it as a crossroads. Some of them could be air. Why do they view it as a crossroads? So I can describe to my viewers. You have two. Moon. I knew it. I was like, it's going to be one of those really, really harsh cards to describe, but we can do it. We always do. And we have the Temple of Justice. The Moon. That could be also being alerted by your truth. It was hidden from them for a long time. They understand that you came from a hard place, and they're realizing that it's not just their journey. It was also yours with the Moon card. I think that's their surprise, is that they need to be reciprocal and advance you in a way where both of you are understanding. The Justice here, though, is deeper. It's like a lot of you moved on, and now they would have to chase you. That's almost the feeling that it's giving me in the reading. Also, they view you as just, honest, and clear with this card, because it's Libra, and Libra is a cardinal sign. Can I know the updated truth until tomorrow? We have a King of Cups, which is Magnum PI, and that is definitely, what's his name? Tom Selleck. With the 308 GTS Ferrari, which now I can say in the video because I was calling it a Camara before. And we do have the Sun card. See, they think that you are heading to a lot of, maybe for some of you, a healthier lover. And there could even be an enterprise here, which is like very rich and mature for your soul at this time. I could have an age gap romance here, or there's like a significant age gap for some of you, because I do sense, example only, but maybe you are 39 and they were 29, even that far, like 9 to 10 year age gap. They view you as the Sun. Libra, you have all the big cards tonight, okay? Yes, the Ten of Swords is in the reading, but they view you overall as sunny and enlightening, and you enriched their life. You taught them a thing or two, and the Sun could be plentiful things. Let me just see what the story's telling me here, because they have a lot of the twos. They have Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. 2, 2. Let me just look at this person real quick. Ten of Swords. What did they betray, my Libra? Why are they saying they betrayed? Six of Cups in the ambulance. This is a couple meeting after work. They are ambulance workers, service workers in the hospital industry. I don't know if that's fire and rescue too, because I noticed they have the line in the middle of their suit, but they're meeting like, it's almost like on a break, and it's a secret meeting. So they're saying that they miss you. Some of the betrayal involves past stuff, because this is a past card. Six of Cups has never really been clearly present. It talks about nostalgia. So my answer would be past. The past and creating a family with you. Ten of Cups. Maybe this person wanted to have children with you. And the Emperor. What the heck? The Sun is the overall in their feelings. The past intentions is like a family unit, like you would have been a good mom for my ladies, or you would have been ripe for marriage in their eyes. And I'm also telling you too. I think you would have been a perfect pick for this person. I say that with love, okay? And then, yes, because here it's showing that their work is having to change, or this is the Libra's work that has picked up. It's something about work, you guys, because in the root chakra reading, it's the same stuff. It's like your stability is really emphasized. I would have to interview all of you to know what's going on here, but I sense a change. I get 555 when I look at this card. Maybe they wanted to control the narrative, because if you look at the Emperor's abilities, he has abilities to the card. They might have wanted to control a narrative which in the past they think you didn't understand, but you did. And we have a divine pair in this reading, the Emperor and the Empress. I'm sweating too. Oh my gosh. I should have worn a different wardrobe because I'm sweating in this reading. I looked in the viewfinder and I'm like, oh child, sweating. So we have Emperor and Empress. I sense like something here about somebody promising you something in the past. Their regret is mainly with the 10 of Cups final answer, because the 6 of Cups already happened. This person has reached the pinnacle of missing you. What went on in those days? Thank you. Temperance. Inner peace, starting to find themselves. They had to have patience with either other people, or if this person went outside of the relationship and dated, they had to practice patience with another person, and it wasn't you. Queen of Wands, you have reached a new point in your life. That's how I felt it. I said it right away as I felt it. Page of Cups, they owe you an apology. The Fool, with a TV series I forgot. A TV show that I forgot. I did forget who did. I don't even know. I forgot. Doctor Who, I think that is. 4 of Pentacles, there you go. It rounds it out to the Page of Pentacles 5 and the Death Cad. They are thinking in their mind that it's over, okay? They think that it's over, but during the time they didn't speak to you, they had to balance out other situations, which means other relationships. I'm going to grab another deck. What did that teach them? What's that patience? Sagittarius, that would be Libra. Temperance is Sag. What is that over there? And then you also have Leo here, Cancer, Pisces. 7 of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag, and the Moon is Cancer and Pisces. So it even matches your root chakra reading. Same signs. Did I say Taurus? Yes. We covered the Leo and a Libra. I'm sorry, that was the one I forgot, and I could feel I forgot one. High Priestess. Wow. To trust their own intuition, to listen, because she's a queen of, I'm sorry, she's not a queen, she's a priestess. She practices silence. She can be very moody at times, but it's only because her intuition is always being used. And the High Priestess is about secrets. Yes, secret keeper. They had to develop their own intuition and perhaps had learned from you in the past. So you could have taught them about guidance, tarot, and videos about frequencies, like you brought them into this world, it almost seems. They're afraid of your new beginning. Same thing as LL Maine. It's the same stuff, except it's telling me almost more of the backstory in tonight's video. So I'm really glad I didn't extend it. I'm glad, okay? My brothers and sisters, I'm really happy that I didn't extend it. Queen of Swords, the Moon, 6 of Swords, another Knight of Wands. Shuffle for this High Priestess, because I want to understand why they miss Libra, and that could also be saying that they view you as a High Priestess. They could view that you're studying your North Node, or you're in that Pisces frame of mind where your intuition is very, very high and very well used and managed and maintained. The Empress is a big card I keep looking at. I will ask about that here in the end, and then I'm going to sign off for the night. Thank you guys so much too. Please share with me anything that you'd like to in communities. I really love this spread, and it was really, really different. What is the High Priestess? Okay, they view you as love. This person could feel guided back to you, and they might want to renew things, because the Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love, and it is renewal. If some of you are thinking about not taking them back too, it's going to require that they tell you the truth, because this is the judicial system. So they're going to have to say something that you've long wanted to know. And many of you have already dropped it, or you put it away. So you might not even maybe care for the explanation anymore. And then if they do bring it, I think they're going to have to bring the correct details, because some of you already surmise how this ended. Final answer with that. And for many of you, I sense some of you don't care whether they come back too, but you would like to have your answers as well. They taught themselves to be more intuitive while you were gone, because that's clarifying the 6 of Cups. And I'll try to slow down here, okay? Because we have a couple things still to look at. Libra's getting new love. You could have passion reignited because the Knight of Wands is new passion towards things. That's why I feel like a lot of you are studying something new, because it's carrying, it's almost like it's pushing this Aries Fool to start this new beginning. It could be cooking, or like some of you are doing something with, I'm getting like electronics and maybe getting creative with like drawing. Maybe it's art or something, because I see here that you are busy. You barely have time for this story is what I see here. Clarify the Sun. Why did they view 10 of Cups? Because they viewed you as part of their family, and this person sees that you're going towards your wish fulfillment. It's admirable because you're continually working on this. You're trying to reach your 10 of Cups. Wish fulfillment is going to be different for each of us, and also the way we execute that and earn. To the Chariot, movement, work, justice. There's something in another part of your life that's beginning to shape out when you stopped putting all your focus in this past person. It's almost like all of this is going towards a work success, because many of you are moving in that direction. And I do think that it could involve, some of you will travel. The Chariot is travel. Some of you are going to be getting on a plane. It could be international. With the Justice there, though, it's going to balance out your life. This is the great rebalancing that I see here. Okay, and it's as much of work that you put into it too. How much time are you putting into this thing as well? Because anything that you work hard on, I learned about this when I was really young, and it actually shows up. Anything that you put your time, your effort, your sweat, your tears in, it is going to show in that part of life. So remember, I think the bigger message here is wherever all of that love and attention went to, this person is seeing that because it's creating momentum. 10 of Cups clarified, the passion is even clarified back to back. So these look like, this is like the behind the scenes footage of the cards I just showed you. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. This ends it for today. I will catch up with a big extended on Tuesday. And then, yeah, I think this will become the big bonus channel so far. I'm still trying to see where things are going. I wish you a beautiful sleep. I hope your dreams are pleasant and that you take this momentum with you into your dreams. Sleep nicely, and I'll see you guys Tuesday.